Hi, friends. Oh god, I need to fix that. Okay, so here's the deal. I've started the stream. There's a possibility the audio may never have played. I'm gonna recap what's like happened. I'm gonna delete all the like goofy sessions where it just wasn't fucking working at all. But this is probably gonna be a silent stream, and it's totally outside of my control at this point. So what's happened is the mic audio obviously picks up fine. You can hear me. That's picked up probably the whole run. At some point, because if I pause the game, notice it still says exit the attic. That was an objective from several hours ago. I've had all new objectives in the meantime. I can hear the game perfectly. There's no, like, all the audio is coming through. To test out what was going on with the game audio, I tried restarting my PS4. I tried reloading a checkpoint. Oh, interesting. Huh? Okay. I was gonna say this game fucking broke even more on me. Oh boy, this is a broken ass game. So I restarted the PS4. I checked to make sure there's no pending updates, which there's not. The latest update's been installed. I uploaded this save to the save cloud, and then I entirely deleted the game from my system. I own a physical copy, so I was able to install it again pretty quick. I installed the install file before booting up the game, and I completely removed my microphone and headphones from the equation and just used its standard TV output. I confirmed that during the stream even that I had the audio going through the TV, but it doesn't pick up. I've been doing audio tests and it's not coming through, so I will continue to stream the game. I'm not going to stop streaming it because I want it to at least be documented that I did this, and to be honest, I think it's kind of funny. But you're not going to be able to hear shit from the game, and there's nothing I can do about that at this point. The only thing I could do that would possibly help in this scenario would be to completely start over with a new save file, which I don't know. Maybe I'll do that someday, because this is not a long game. We're already well at the halfway point. Oh yeah, that's right. You just can't fucking hear a ghost. That's good job, Pim. I'm proud of you, buddy. I don't know why I didn't think of that myself. Only I have the ghost hearing because I play as a ghost. Oh shit. Alright, so, like, you should be hearing, like, a whoosh every time I fucking teleport and shit. Like, you should be hearing these, like, demons, like, up here. Like, just showcase that. I'll be muting the mic, also, because I think it's fucking weird to talk without game audio. But, as an example, you should have heard a screech when I just got there. And I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna fuck with this raven. And you should be hearing this whole execution sequence. Just make all the fucking sound effects myself. I'd get so tired of that. Whoosh, whoosh. I could maybe try to do some like really shitty voice acting. I have to manually provide all the game audio. How fucking awful is that? Oh shit. This has turned into a horrible stream. Okay, I know my next collectibles up there. I just gotta regain my composure enough to go get it. Let me close Discord. Thank you, Objective Game Over Complete, my friend, for cluing me in on that. I'm gonna assume the audio was working because I did have someone in the initial stream as Mister. For anyone who's caught when he shows up in the comments, Mister was in here and he didn't mention shit about like he missing audio, so the audio was probably working. Like I did start a new game with this one. But I don't know if it really sees it as that. I'm gonna say we probably lost the audio around the time we were doing the exit the attic objective. As I'm only just now noticing that. Let me check my video and see where the next collectible's at. This is so dumb. Okay, so it is indeed the one up here. Got it. What a fucking bro. He's dense. Stupid ghost. Alright, so this is the William something. Yeah, that plaque. This is such an awkward stream, y'all. Alright. Man, I didn't wake up for this shit. Teleport with me, ghost powers. Whoa, Bobby! Oh God! If this is my roommate, tell me there's no audio. No, but she's telling me something very useful. Whoa! That's alright. Oh, so the audio's like popping in and out, I guess. Let's turn the game up loud on this. Thing is, though, it's not coming through my TV speakers. Like when I have my headphones enabled, it only comes through my headphones. Come here, Mr. Ghost. Really? That's supposed to bring them over. That'd be the most ghetto ass stream. Oh, fucked it up. Let's not fuck this up this time. ba 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 ba. Oh god, I tried to do the Inception theme and he caught me. You butt ass. Got him. That was a tough encounter, only because they're so fucking persistent. Oh, poop, I have no idea where that's at. Oh, it's through here. You know, like, pretty sure there's a bunch of ghosts around us. Scary stuff. Like, if it's not the collectible... No, it's not the collectible I'm looking at. Motherfucker. Okay, there was one more through there. Son of a bitch. It's in one of these. What's behind door number 1? Okay, he's finally at where I've been wanting to go. That's just a light for anyone wondering. There's that story ghost I've been following around and shit. Just checking the guide. Make sure I'm not forgetting any collectibles. I sure the fuck am. Just while we're checking the guide. Nanda Corey fucking wall. Oh. That's a weird hiding place. That's all I was looking for. Ghost. It's your ghost. Someone commented on one of my bullshit ones. They're like, God, I love this video. You know what? That's all right. I earned that one. Alright, let's head towards Spooky Ghost Girl for a cutscene that's not in this guide, so I have to pause the guide. We are almost done with these collectibles, thank fuck. So he heads down through here. And he picks up this one. Oh, it's raining significantly where I'm at. So if we lose power and the stream just fucking dies for no reason, your boy's living in eternal darkness then. I'm gonna imagine that this one's the next one. You're my favorite pizza place. Man, what is up with tonight? Like, if it wasn't for having some holiday pay banking on me working tonight, boy, I'd be calling out because tonight's fucked up. It's got all sorts of bad fucking juju. Did I get everything for the ghost story? No, there's still 2 more. But let me mark that one off. I just got the graveyard history plaque. Got that one. Got that one. Oh wow, yeah, I just saw lightning through my curtains. Through my fucking curtains. And I can't destroy this yet, because I have to talk to her. No, you stupid fuck. A cop killed me. Ronan, you stupid bastard. Well, that would have been kind of a small sequence break, but a sequence break nonetheless. That was a crack. Bruh. Sure.
I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop.
The hell is this?
You didn't want to see the fucking DVR of that murder?
What do you mean by contract? This is the memory of your murder. You're too young. You shouldn't see this.
This is some pretty X-rated shit. I guess it'd be like RC-17. Is that what it is?
I swear I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop. Why are you doing this to me? Who are you? What are you doing?
Clearly, he's watched Jason X. You know that scene with the sleeping bag in the tree. I don't have a sleeping bag, so you get the chair.
Please.
He drew on you. His symbol. It must have meant something.
No. When she tells you she'd rather use butane. I used my ghost powers to remove it. Ghost teleport. This is collectible 27 of 28. Smoking Ronin. Uh-oh. I actually didn't catch what that last one was. Oh yeah, it's one of those, that's why I didn't document it. Ghost teleport across the river, using powers to save all mankind. Gonna fight the evil bell killer, show him a really bad time. Fucking ghost clues. Check out my cool fucking power. I can teleport.
Ronan,
bitch.
I heard screams and... Good that you're okay.
Oh, I'm still dead.
Oh, you found something.
Yeah, I did. Bell killer drowned the girl in the lake, let her body float down the river.
My mother was right. This is a bell killer case. Did you find anything about my mom? Memory residue or something?
Sorry, kid. And it's a good thing you didn't see what he did to the girl.
We're about halfway through the game already.
Sadistic. One weird thing is that he confronted the girl about a contract before he offed her.
Contract? I don't think I've seen anything about a contract. Oh, wait. Another case, possible bell killer survivor. Iris Campbell. Diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, incoherent ramblings about persecution, and a contract.
Again. And where does it say where she is?
Just says Lux Eterna. Place?
Bitch, don't you live here?
Lux Eterna is a mental hospital.
Of course it is. Okay, ready to go?
Like,
actually,
they fucking advertise the shit out of that
I
place.
need to visit someone here.
So meet you at the hospital. Worst nightmare than this.
I know I saw you when I got denied from heaven. But hey, here's your grave too.
Sorry, Juliet. I got some bad news. Don't worry about her. She already knows.
Neat. So I have about an hour left stream before I have to leave. But we've got some shit to do. Oh yes, we've got some shit to do. First off, we did get the heirloom, and that was the Eternal Flame trophy that just popped. I'm gonna let this play. If it's totally fucking silent, my B.
I've always been a kleptomaniac. It's not that I was lazy or anything, I was just bored. Stolen goods were always more interesting to me. I could just look at whatever it was and relive the exciting memory of the theft itself. Sometimes I was worried that I'd get caught. Other times I was riding an adrenaline rush. But it wasn't until the last thing I ever stole that I truly felt afraid. I remember it like it was yesterday, despite the years I've been trying to forget it. My friends and I snuck into a graveyard to drink a few beers like we normally did on a boring weeknight. We headed for our usual spot, an old run-down mausoleum. Only this time it was locked. It seemed someone had finally taken an interest in the dead guy it belonged to and didn't appreciate us partying there. So we split up and went looking for a new place. Finally, I found another mausoleum, and one of its walls had begun to crumble away, but I squeezed through. The inside looked the same as all the others, except for one thing. Lying there on top of the central tomb was a dusty frame that contained a wreath made of elaborately braided rope. Knowing that antiques were valuable, I took it. I figured I'd wait a week before selling it in case anyone reported it stolen. So when I got home, I hid it at the top of my closet and went to sleep. That night, I had horrible nightmares of a dead-faced hag with rotting flesh. No matter how many times I woke up, she always found her way back into my dreams. Over the next few days, the nightmares got worse. I'd wake up only to find clumps of my hair missing and my scalp bleeding. I chalked it up to stress and feelings of guilt about stealing from the graveyard. So the next day I went to a pawn shop to sell the wreath and be done with it. I could feel a shiver run down my spine when the pawnbroker informed me that the wreath wasn't made from a rope at all. It was actually made from the human hair of a deceased loved one, as was customary in the late 1800s. I wanted the nightmares to stop, so I sold it to him. Unfortunately, it didn't work that way. Now I spend my time trying to track it down, hoping to return it so I can finally get some sleep.
Ooh, spoopy. We've got shit to do. Run around Salem. What about you? Gotta fix fucking stairs. Oh wait, no, it made me do the one before, but hey, we get another one of those to watch right now. The Eternal Flame. Let's watch it.
I've seen them by the side of the road.
Yeah, you're right.
Unkept, smudged, hopeless people holding cardboard signs. Sometimes they have props. Baby stroller, a pet, gasoline can. Something to lend credence to the thin fiction that they need money for something other than booze. It was a man with a need gas sign with the red gas can on the ground that I saw when I drove into Salem 6 unlucky years ago today. Tried to ignore him, not making eye contact, but I was stuck at a red light, and pretending he wasn't there was getting really awkward. So I reached into my pocket and pulled out $2, rolling down my window just a crack. Here you go, buddy. I pushed the money through the opening of the window. That was when, for the first time, I really looked at his face, or what was left of his face. It was a single eyeball just looking back at me.
Hey, give me some gas, huh? It's real kind of you.
Absolutely frozen in terror until the blackened shape of uncovered finger bones reached out to take the money. And that's when I let it fall to the ground and slammed on the accelerator. I didn't even care that the light was red. In the time since then, I've picked up pieces of the legend. A shell-shocked war veteran, unemployable and alcoholic, became a familiar sight in Salem, begging by the roadside. Citizens stopped giving him money, thinking he would just move on to a bigger city. He responded by creating one of the most traumatic spectacles of
I spent all the money on rotos.
Himself alight in the middle of town during evening rush hour. Ever since that roadside encounter, I've been seeing little wisps of flame out of the corner of my eye, like brief flashes that are gone as soon as I turn my head, sending nauseated chills through my whole body. Is this tormented spirit following me now? Whether he intends it as a blessing or a curse, I just want to be as far as possible from this horrifying specter.
$2 is not going to get you a fucking tank of gas. Not even right now in the middle of pandemic 2020 hashtag. So I don't remember where the rest of these were. Oh wait, that's right. There's 2 of them over here. Mucho burrito. Taco Bell actually doesn't sound that bad right now. Meaning of the dollar tattoo. Yay. Then we have another one here. The storm. Mentioning a storm, there's one going on right now. No, it wasn't here. I got that one. Well, there's one I need to check in there, see if I have it or not. No, I think... Well, it's not really, like, where I'm heading. There would be a storm a brewing. Is this the cat alley? Yeah, it's the cat alley. So, bye. I could look at a video and figure out where this is at, but your boy don't remember. And like even seeing a visual of it wouldn't really help me all that much because like you have to follow that video sequentially. I know there was only 5 and I've gotten 4 of them. Oh, y'all are so cute. Fuck you. Forever low. I know, like, it was like kind of a burning house. Yeah, this might actually be it. Oh, bitch, really? I just ran by it. You stupid fuck. There, it's Ronan's teens. Cleaning the streets. Okay, those are all done. I can actually head towards this next one. Hopefully it's got a little bit more structure than that graveyard. That graveyard was a McFucking disaster. Yeah, sure. Just casually go in.
Mental hospitals.
Oh shit.
One place torture
Is
is
that heat
considered
lightning?
for your own good. If their experiments ever succeed in restoring a person's sanity, they better hope it was at the expense of the person's memory. Ready? Relax, we're out of the graveyard.
And into Crazy Town? A big improvement. People who see things nobody else can see end up living
So
there.
either World War III has started, or it's a storm. Let's see what the weather app has to say.
Inside, but
But what?
Did
Look,
Russia
Francis
attack
Grimes,
us?
About this contract, the asking needs to be done by a living person, right?
It doesn't know. Okay, no, Russia didn't attack. It is indeed storming.
Yeah. All right, kid. You're up. Just find a way to get Iris's room number.
Hi. I need your help. I'm looking for a friend.
Visiting hours are over.
Right. But she was with the cops.
Then go talk to the cops.
See, I did, and they said she was a danger to herself, and
I can't help you.
All right. You just need to stall her, okay? We have to figure out what her weaknesses are. Maybe these things on her desk will help us.
We still gotta exit the attic. Yeah, I have to check a couple things. They're all Julia's thoughts. Sanctuary, which I shouldn't have yet. But there's Rex on Ronan's record. Yeah, I just didn't mark it. And Smoking Ronan. Which I didn't mark that one either. Okay. I'm gonna double check all my numbers here, make sure I've marked everything. 2222 306 1623 5 of 8. Oh, there's one in Salem's history that I haven't marked. I bet you it's the 1776 battle plaque. Fucking Bet. Yep. Good. So I was about to return to the police station for that. And then we're actually going to get some stuff from the witch trials. Oh yeah, most of the witch trials history comes from the museum that we're at. So, or that we'll go to after this. Okay, let's do it, friends. The asylum is next. This is actually a shorter video.
He's most likely a man of imposing size and stature. Someone who's accustomed to violence. Heinous acts in his past define him to the point where he no longer knows who he truly is.
Just making sure I get everything. Oh, that's all the Bell Killer story for like my total save file. Interesting, that was the one I was missing. Alright. Usually how this works is I get all the collectibles first and then we start proceeding through the story. So Joy's just going to like stare lovingly into her eyes for about 20 minutes while I do this. We'll say if it's not in here, then it's probably the one right here. Oh, it's a plaque. Wait, where the fuck's the plaque? Oh. It's right here. It's the asylum dedication plaque. The Man in the Box, like the Allison Chainsaw. Tabloid Article 3. I'm keeping a checklist of all these as I go because I want to be able to judge if something doesn't go the way it should. And I can maybe see where a deficiency was. If you don't grab this plaque, I swear for God. Spanish flu memorial plaque. Oh, we got the Spanish flu, we got yellow fever accounted for in this game. We got news article number 6 accounted for in this game. I don't know what that is, but alright. So from this one, they turn around and all this spoopy ghost behind you. You come around. I don't have to actually mark that one anywhere just yet. So we head towards the semi-open door. Hospital support. Yeah, this game is basically just a collectible-a-thon. There's really no combat or anything. It's just this. You're interesting. Alright, cool. Even ghosts are crazy. Baptism. Ugh. Tablet article number 2. Following the guard. Oh, poop. Alright, I've got to continue the story because I can't get past that. I need joy. I can't imagine this place having the security like the police station. Oh, cameras. Oh, safety is an orderly. But I gotta fix the TV. Oh, no. That did nothing. Oh, because I hadn't disabled the camera too. Alright, kid, I gotta hop a ride. Okay, since she's running and doing her shit, and notice how it still says exit the attic. Clearly that's not our objective right now. Alright, I don't care about what she's doing. Y'all ain't gotta be fucking spooky like that. No one asked you. Alright, so, oh shit. I gotta get around this mess. Fuck. And see the I knew there was two of them there, and I should have been safe from the one on my right, but I guess there was one on my left. Like, I knew there was one further up. How much need to stay? Yeah, that is way too close. You gotta like port your way through. Okay. So let's roll back this video then, now that I'm familiar with the room. Oh, I could just run through the pillar. I didn't have to do all that. Then you can safely drop down, turn it around, come to the corner. Pick that up. So he's adjusted his camera slightly, but I don't think he's actually gone anywhere. No, he hasn't. He's made that really fucking awkward. Alright, Leroy, damn. He is so fast on being a fucking cat. Oh no. Oh no. Unless it's something that's not here. Oh, I guess that's how it works. Oh yeah, you do have to drop. Alright. JK. Yeah, he just speeds through this. Like, he's normally so slow. Cat? I'm a kitty cat. Now that's sense. That's sense. This is a big ass upstairs area for it being so fucking empty. And you ain't even supposed to stay up here either. We'll follow the light. Weird. Alright, cool. I'll take it. Oh, ha. What the fuck's the reveal? Like, I see it in the video. It's this wall. We're getting close-ish to done. Oh yeah, I don't even want to fuck with that until we take care of these assholes. Alright, they gave up. Alright. The fuck? Alright, so we were hiding out in this one. Seeking advice from Rex. Keep heading up. Interested in this plaque. We are almost done with the collectibles. Well, you don't know what kind of shit I just went through. Pillow? Is that what the... Pillory. Oh, Jesus, fuck. That's the thing that scared me. Nah, I ain't forgot about shit, Joy. But you gonna have to hold the fuck up. I am the fuck up, hold me. News article number 5. We've got most of the collectibles in the game. And room 217, where your hot goth GF is at. Let's watch.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector for the Department of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions, and I have seen a lot of horrible things. But nothing even comes close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium, the place they now call Lux Eterna. I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged. However, when the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke free from his restraints, and he killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom closet. And naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement. As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth. Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He had been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years. The floor beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened. I honestly hope he's in a better place, although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from inside the walls.
I feel like I've heard that one before. I mean, all these are original for the game, but I feel like I heard it like years ago. She's a cougar. Like, those are not necessarily the models that I expected to have an affair. Oh, wrong room.
Everything is gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Everything will be okay. I'm not gonna let anyone.
Damn it. I'm only over worried about shock treatment, but she's already a lost cause.
Don't call her that to touch you.
All right, fine. You go see what our comatose witness has to offer.
I'm here to help you. Don't kill my sister. I'm not gonna hurt her. Stay back!
Holy shit, she can see me. What the?
I'm going to keep you safe. You're going to be so safe. Everything is going to be fine.
I think I know that symbol. I've seen it before.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe in my mom's book. They definitely look familiar. This one means protection. I knew this was right.
Wait, contract. She still knows. Sorry, kid. Maybe we didn't need you after all. What the hell? She booted me out somehow.
What do you mean I
See if
can't invade her
anything here can Tell
privacy?
me what the hell is going on with this girl.
One sec, just getting some other confidential things in order. Wow. Oh shit. Alright, so what do you know? Cold is death. There's one. Okay. Troubled. That's a stream. Troubled. There's a bell. Cool. Yeah, I bet she's already got something else inside of her. I can leave all I want, but Joy's stuck in here.
No, just run. Just run. Just run. Go. Leave her alone. I'm so sorry.
Rose saved Iris's life, but paid with her own. No killer's going after young girls.
Well, what was it? What'd you see?
Poor kid. Her sister freed her when they were about to be scorched, but she couldn't return the favor.
Leave us alone!
She's probably already possessed.
Iris, you okay?
It's Rose.
She has flames.
She was possessed.
I told you to stay back! Who are you?
I'm Joy. You don't belong in this place.
Orderlies.
Crap, I'm so dead!
All right, Iris could be the answer to everything. Help her, help her. Come on, she's coming with us.
No, you're not taking her!
You want the orderlies to shock her? She stays here. You want her to be safe outside? She comes with us. It's up to you.
That's convenient.
Over here. In those shadows there. Coast is clear.
Why do my worst nightmares keep getting way worse?
Okay, let's figure this out.
Thought I would never see this again.
Alright. So what do you know about this contract?
Nothing.
Come on.
It doesn't make sense.
So he just asked you if you knew about a contract?
He didn't ask. He wanted us to admit to it. Admit to having a contract with demons.
Demon?
We did nothing to him. He had no reason to go after us the way he did.
The way he did. Drowns one girl and burns another. And where have I seen that steak before?
Ghost game. I don't like they put motion controls on that.
That's it. Look, get Iris to the church, make sure that she's safe. I'll catch up with you later. Go.
Okay, come on, Iris.
All right. And what the hell does a museum gala have to do with Rose's murder?
We'll have to cut the stream right outside of that. These boys gotta start getting ready for work. Man, I hope some of this audio comes through and not and isn't totally butchered. 'Cause that would be unfortunate. It's mechanically it's a little bullshit, and the story's it's got cool parts and parts where just like, why did they bother? But it's not a bad game at all. It got kind of tore apart. So I paid full price for this thing, believe it or not. We'll get into the lobby of the museum and then we'll cut the stream. I could finish this game.
Fitting for an investigation about a serial killer. All these murders have whipped this town into a frenzy. Now it all leads here to a gala celebrating a time when Salem found itself swept up in another whirlwind of hysteria.
Didn't I help her? Alright. That's where we're gonna cut it. I'm gonna, like... Does the auto save? Yeah, let's let the auto save do its thing real quick. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream. I'll see if I can continue from right here. But there's a good chance I'll lose power sometime tonight. So, till then, I will catch you guys later.